then Ahmad ibn Hanbal, then Abu Hanifa, although briefly. Today we're going to conclude by talking about Imam Maalik. Straight ahead, Imam Maalik, his full name is Abu Abdullah Malik ibn Anas ibn Malik ibn Abi Amir al-Asbahi. Originally from Yemen, from Himyar. Yani his fathers migrated from that area and settled in Medina. So as you have heard, his name is Malik, son of Anas, son of Malik again. So you can see the name Malik was the name of his grandfather. That Malik ibn Abi Amir, that Abu Amir was a tabi'i. Who is a tabi'i? Such a person that had the privilege of witnessing the lives of the Sahaba. His grandfather Ibn Amir saw Umar ibn al-Khattab, Uthman bin Affan, Talha ibn Ubaidillah and Aisha, among others. Not only that, he had the opportunity of transmitting riwayah from these great persons amongst the Sahaba. Imam Malik was born in the year 93 after Hijrah. Let me ask you, at the time of his birth, what was the age of the Prophet's death then? Quick question. Looking for quick answer. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam died when the Hijrah was 10-year-old. 10 years. Maliku, 93 years after Hijrah. What do you do? Subtract. 83, beautiful. So after the Prophet's death, 83 years Malik was born. So he was closer to the prophetic time than all of us. Isn't it? Nearer. Only the few years, yeah. They're very lucky. They smell the beauty, the good odor of Prophet. You know, the closer you are to his time, the better for you. The farther you are, oh, the more troubles for you. La ilaha illallah. He was born in Medina. In Medina, he was born. He is from a tribe, the name of the tribe is called Dhu Asbah. Dhu Asbah, Yemenite tribe. They were Arabs. His mother is called Al-Aliyah bint Sharik Al-Asdiyah. Some sources say, no, the name is Al-Ghaliya. Ghaliya bil-Ghain or Aliyah bil-Ain. Ghaliya means the expensive lady, very expensive. This lady shaped his life. She contributed significantly in shaping Malik spiritually, educationally, and literally. You have it in the lexicon. To tell you, women can be of immense importance in life, depending on their training. So this lady, Aliyatu bint Sharik Al-Asdiyah. Do you remember one of the Imams that his mother too was Asdiyah? Who's that one? I said it here. Which Imam had a mother referred to as Asdiyah? Shafi'i. Her name Fatima bint Abdullah al-Asdiyah. From Azad tribe. Yemenite tribe. So Al-Imam Malik, his father, who is that? Anas. Malik ibn, not the Sahabi Anas bin Malik. The other way around, no. This is Malik bin Anas, but the Sahabi was Anas bin Malik. The name is very popular among the Sahaba. So his father and the mother were Arabs. كان أبوه وأمه عربية يمنية. Arabs from Yemen. Imam Maalik rahmatullahi alayhi, like I've said, his grandfather had the chances of making the riwayah from whom? Umar ibn al-Khattab, and again Uthman bin Affan, Talha ibn Ubaidillah, and our mother Aisha as-Siddiqa bint as-Siddiq zawj as-Siddiq, Aisha al-Humaira. In fact, his grandfather Amir had the opportunity of even accompanying the beer, the funeral of Uthman bin Affan when he was killed. His grandfather Amir was among those who accompanied the dead body to where? Al-Baqi in Medina. He used to say, my grandfather witnessed the killing of Uthman. He had the glamorous fortune of participating in accompanying the body to its resting place. Imam Maalik, it is reported that his father Anas didn't have enough knowledge of hadith. He had some, but his father, along with Malik's uncles, like one called Rabi and the other one that is called Abu Suhail, had enough of the knowledge. So he was brought up first memorizing the Quran at the early age. That was the culture. Each and every boy had to be first made to learn the Quran by heart. It used to be the popular culture there. Now, how do we revive this culture? Can somebody tell me any suggestion? We want to revive the culture of Quran memorized at the early stage. How do we do today? In the face of challenges of today, we want computer, we want English. How? In the West today, we want to the culture of children at the age of 7 memorize the Quran. How do we do it? Education. How? Do we tell US government we want Quran memorized? Or do we set up our schools, private schools? Yeah. Every morning, take it as an opportunity on you. Ask your children, hey, come, take your Quran. Form cycle of Quran station. Find cycle. Every day, 2 ayat. 2. If you maintain this system consistently for a year, how many verses? 2 verses times 360 days. How many?
120.
You can imagine, more than Baqarah, more than Ali Imran, even Nisa. In no time, it will become Hafiz. Inshallah ta'ala. And through the system today, just your phone can help you. Auto reverse, repeat it. Al-Mishawi, recite, little voice, recite it. Same system. Life is more than wasting time, television, watching films, football, wasting precious hours and time. Don't allow the lives of your children to be squandered, to be wasted like this. Time respect nobody, they say. So Maalik had the Quran at the early stage, the early age. Then he began to go for study. He studied under 200 different scholars in Medina. 200. They used to come to Medina, being the place of Wahy, where the Prophet is there. everybody flocking to Medina, he had an opportunity. He had never traveled outside Medina. He said, I don't want to go and die outside. I want to die here in Medina. Maalik ibn Anas. His mother, what is her name? As I talk, I want you to memorize it. Aliyah bintu, daughter of Allahu Akbar. Aliyatu, daughter of La hawla wa la quwwata. Aliyah, daughter of A. Yahya, B. Sa'id, C. Sharif. Make a choice. Even this stage? La hawla wa la quwwata. I said her name is Aliyah bintu Sharif. I'm going to ask you. Because as I talk, I ask you. At the end of the class, I want to memorize. That is the value of listening to knowledge. Not just listening. Try and have it internalized, domesticated. Her name is Aliyah or what? Ghaliyah. Aliyah or Ghaliyah. Bintu Sharif. Which tribe? Yeah, but she's got name Al-Azdiyah. Like you say, Al-Amerikiyah, Yemeniya, Misriya, Nigeria, Ghaniya, Ghiniya. This is called Nasba. From Azd tribe. Now this lady, Aliyah, used to tell on Maalik. He told her, Mom, I want to go and start learning. She said, come here. She bathed him, put him nice clothes, turban him. She said, go to your teacher, Rabi'atu ibn Abdurrahman. But my son, start by learning his manners before his knowledge. Look at the man. His manners, patience, humility, gift. Okay? Start by learning this before the knowledge. To tell you knowledge is one thing, training is one thing entirely different. Okay. Then there he learned a lot. He also studied under a scholar, Abdurrahman ibn Hurmuz, for many years. This man Ibn Hurmuz plus Rabi'a were two important personalities that shaped his educational lifestyle. Maalik ibn Anas. Maalik said, I learned from my professor, my teacher, Ibn Hurmuz, the attitude of saying, I don't know. It's not a big deal for any scholar to say, I don't know. That does not remove anything from you. Say, if you don't know, that does not any hair from your head. It makes you humble, great, and nice of people. But if you pretend one day they're gonna know and then you're lying, don't do that. Say, I don't know. If you know not, say, I know. If you know, don't be pretentious, concocting fatwa to carry the day. Very bad. Similarly, this Ibn Hurmuz had other students. When they gathered, he usually answered Maliki's question. And the students were murmuring, yeah, Sheikh, why are you partial? Even answering, he said, look, this guy, Maalik, if he sees me on a mistake, he tells me. But you only said, Naam ya Sheikh, Naam ya Sheikh, Naam ya Sheikh. But Maalik will say, sir, you have given wrong fatwa. Through humility, with respect, you rubber stamp everything I've said. That is why I prefer to answer him than you guys. Was he wrong? No. He wasn't. It's methodology. So Imam Maalik, rahmatullahi alayh, you see, studied under this scholar, And he used to honor the Prophet hadith more than anything. He will not sit on a chair to teach hadith. He will come down. He said, I cannot ride on the back of a camel, riding through Medina streets with the animal marching on the earth or the ground inside which the Prophet body was buried. Respect. He once said, if you don't know me, I'm Maalik ibn Anas. Anybody talking, his talking can be accepted, can be rejected, except the sayings of the honor of his tomb or grave. Meaning, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Imam Maalik ibn Anas also studied under Nafi', the slave boy of Ibn Umar. He said, I used to go to his home, waiting for him to come out from sunset until noon, waiting in respect because of the honor I have for learning and scholars. Today, the system of education has made us to have lack of respect for our Sheikh, Asatid. Yeah, Sheikh, I have a question. It's not bad, but you have to know the manner through respect and self-esteem. Imam Maalik also studied under Imam Ibn Shihab al-Zuhri and Maalik ibn Anas on Salah day, on Eid day, after coming from Eid. What was expected for him? To go and eat something. But he said, Az-Zuhri, I believe, is now free. Let me go to his home and learn some ahadith right now. On Salah day. Imam al-Zuhri wouldn't allow anybody to come. But when he heard his Maalik, he came out. He said, Ya Fata, young man, what do you want? He said, Ya Sheikh, if you don't mind, I'm from Eid praying ground and I come here and want to learn from it. On Salah day, he said, yes. I want to learn. I need your time. He said, okay, bring your pen. He gave him 40 narrations, 40 hadith. You know what hadith? Like example, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لي. Hadith 1. Example. Hadith number 2. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا تصبوا. Like this, 40. Exactly. With sanad, chance of transmission. And Maalik was memorizing each and every one there and then. He said, okay, I'll give you 40. Go and revise them. No, yeah, Sheikh, I memorize this. Memorize them. So let me hear. Wallahi billahi tallah. There and then, he gave it to him. Of hate. Not because of the name before. They were special human genius. He said, Wallahi anta fika baraka. Waladun fika barakatu. Because the minds were set for learning. That is Maalik ibn Anas, rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi. Imam Maalik used to be somebody with charisma. He used to dress gorgeously. Very, very charismatic, with high personality, well respected. He had a friend in Egypt called Al-Layth ibn Sa'd. Layth used to send some money to him as a friend, and he will take it. Maalik ibn Anas rahmatullahi ta'ala alayh, is called Abu Abdullah Malik ibn Anas ibn Abi Amir. From which tribe? Zu Asbah. From which nation? Yemen. When was he born? 93 after. If I will ask you to convert it to Gregorian calendar, how's it going to be? Gregorian calendar 2016. We want to know the calendar, the corresponding calculation, that calendar. Which year is that? Okay, an assignment. Who can do the assignment before leaving here? Raise your hand. Convert 93 to Gregorian calendar. Now?
The formula for conversion.
You know it. What's the formula for conversion? Formula for conversion is very easy. Let me give you the formula. Maalik was born in 3 years after Hijrah. Now, today is 1430. 1437. So 1437 minus 93. That's the formula. After get it, subtract it from 2016. You will get it definitely. Has somebody done it? Gregorian calendar. Imam Maalik faced a trial later in life. The trial, 672. He says 672, correct? He was born 93 after Hijrah. You want to know how old is he today if he had been alive? The simple way, 1437 minus 93. The difference, take it from 2016. Is it what you got? I want you to participate in the lecture in the classroom. Now? Okay. Maalik there. Imam Maalik gave fatwa that was misunderstood by the leaders then. So he was brought before the leaders, he was flogged. Wallah. Until his hands was dislocated. To tell you, trial is part and parcel of Allah's system. Scholars were tried, beaten, Imam. This is even the reason why he once released his hand in prayer. Yeah. Some people claiming to be Maalikite, West Africa, release their hand. Unknown to them, Imam Maalik released their hand because of what happened to him. Otherwise, in his Muwatta, not a single hadith of sabr is reported. Never a single hadith. All of them on wad'u or qabdu. You either do wad'u, that is wad'u, just placing, or qabdu, holding. Both are sunnatic. But combining the two is incorrect. Some do it like this. They place and hold. Very smart guys. Look, come on. You either place your hand or you hold. But combining is baseless. Maalik ibn Anas, rahmatullahi alayhi, loved the sunnah of Muhammad strongly. Allahu Akbar. So he was beaten without any justification or any reason. He used to give lavishly. He used to eat good and pray, combining zuhud. He would be walking house to house to visit orphans and women left with children. after the father's death. At the age of 17, he began to give fatwa. 17? He said, before I have started, 70 scholars have to endorse me. 70! 70 scholars, Sheikh, will say, Maalik, you are right. You are okay. You are qualified. But today, you see one talib, student, who just want a hadith. He wants a mufti of USA. Give him fatwa. But Maalik said, before I began to teach, 70 scholars have to confirm me, to give testimony that I am qualified for that. Despite all this, Maalik was asked about 100 questions. And he was saying, I don't know. I don't know. He answered only 16. Telling you what? Humility. So the ulama said, those who are quick in giving fatwa will be in danger. He said, I fear. Somebody asked Maalik, he said, well, I don't know. Where am I? Said, hey, be careful. Don't you know Allah says, Inna sanulqi alayka qawlan thaqila. We shall throw on you a very heavy word. Anything heavier than trying to give an answer without any proof? You are very careful. This summarizes literally concerning Maalik ibn Anas. Let me ask you. Is the Hanafi madhab wider in spread or Maliki madhab? Is the madhab of Malikiyya wider in geographical spread or the Hanafi madhab? Hanafi. Yeah. Any reason for that?
I think Maliki is confined to North and West Africa, while Hanafi is the whole of Asia and Middle East.
That's true. I will take a subject. But you ask yourself, Imam Maalik, we can say, was a Saudi in court. Saudi, so to speak. Otherwise, was Saudi born then? Saudi in 1932, little child. Yes, take it, Saudi. But why is Maliki Madhaba not pronounced in Saudi Arabia today? Hanbali Ahmad ibn Hanbal is more separate. Why? Shafi'i was a Meccan, yet his mother is not as spread as Hanafi. No, what do you call it? Hanbali. Why? Well, this is a $1 million question that needs deeper research and what reasons, okay? All we are saying, the madhab got spread. In my own country, Nigeria, West Africa, we grew up as Malikis. So also Ghana, correct. Niger, West Africa generally. Correct. Let me say, we claim to be Malikis. But go to Spain. People like Ibn Abdul Barr, the scholarly scholar of Andalusia, was a Maliki. But a lot of views of Maliki, he rejected search. They said in Malikiya, release your hand. Without hadith. They say, after performing ablution, if you've eaten the flesh of a camel, what do? The ablution has to be?
You have to redo it.
Exactly. But they are saying, وَلَا بِأَكْلِ لَحْمِ جَزُورٍ. Ablution is not invalidated, it's not vitiated by eating camel's flesh. This is counterproductive. Sunnatically speaking, after eating it, you go to take your ablution. They say Malikiyya. No. Some say after performing tayammum. You know tayammum? Tayammum. How many of you have done tayammum in his life? Very little. But you should do it one day. At least to have the practice. You do tayammum for how many reasons?
Lack of water.
Aha. Or availability of water, but because of the reasons. The water is there, but if I'm going to catch cold, leave it. Isn't it? Beautiful. They are saying after doing tayammum, you cannot perform 2 obligatory prayer with 1 tayammum. This is Malikiya. Who tells you this? Dry ablution serves as the wet ablution as well. Imam Maalik died at the age of about 80. He grew old. But the man, subhanallah, was charismatic. If you hear what people are saying, Ahmad ibn Hanbal says, Maliku is Allah's hujjah. Shafi says, Maliku, Allah's hujjah. Some are saying the knowledge of Hijaz is placed in Malik's heart. A resounding commandment for them. The secret is they have feared Allah and Allah preserved their name. You too, if you do your best, Allah will preserve you. Oh Allah, preserve us all. Ya Allah, these are your servants. They're here for your sake. Oh Allah, bring peace and strength to all of us here. Ya Allah, Ya Allah. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. So I consider that we have finished the series of, though briefly, we go to others. Do we take Imam al-Bukhari, Imam Muslim, who again? Abu Dawud, Tirmidhi, Nasa'i, Ibn Majah. In Africa, whom should we talk about? In Africa, do you have any champion? Allah Akbar. Africa Masaki? No. Uthman done 40. Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, correct.
Aha. Uthman done 40. A lot of them. What about US of America? In America, Muslim champions, what are they? Is Elijah Muhammad? Come on, that's wrong. A'udhu billah, a'udhu miskeen. Tell me Malcolm X. I will take it. What about Muhammad Ali? He is, of course. I wrote on my, what do you call, Twitter account and Facebook. Wonderful. Less than time, 20,000 people commented. I said, before coming to Nigeria, I said, this man, Muhammad Ali, born as Cassius Clay Jr., was born 1942. Embraced Islam, not converted, embraced Islam. Don't say converted, he reverted to Islam, not converted, not you. It is a pathological mistake to say converted Islam. He has reverted back to the origin. In 1975. Taking the name Muhammad, not even Muhammad, Muhammad. Ali, not Muhammad. Don't call me, my name is Muhammad. Don't call me Muhammad. I will not answer you. Say, no, mashallah. Muhammad, not Muhammad. With E. With E. I don't like it. Did Allah say Muhammad or Rasulullah? No. So come on, why the change? Why the alteration? Muhammad Ali became a Muslim in 1970 as a Sunni Muslim. I wrote, and I read one day, one of his daughters came in a bad shape. He said, hey, my daughter, your body should be covered. It's a special that Allah has made. You are a Muslim. I said, that tells you the levels of man's determination to Islam. But what worries me, these great people, why Muslim nation didn't take special care of their children? I don't know. I was in Malcolm X Mosque my last visit in Manhattan, the Harlem. I almost cried. I prayed there. I went to the place he was gone down. I am saying, when he was killed in 1965, exact, 65 February, the expectation is the Muslim world should have collected the children, Saudi, Egypt, wherever, that have been educated. Wallahi, they will have made the difference. But unfortunately, Allah, it pained me, really it pained me. America is a great nation. The indigenous coming to Islam are an asset for the team. Now Muhammad Ali died in Arizona, born in Kentucky, Louisville, now buried there in company of the producer of JFK, what do you call it? No, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, buried there. Why shouldn't Muslims have their own cemetery for burial? In New Jersey last year when I came here, I almost cried. What I saw, our brother had died, I was there in the grave. The way he was interred, not Muslim. Similarly, I was in, what do you call it, Milwaukee. Which state is that? Milwaukee, Wisconsin. My last visit here. They asked me to lead Jummah prayer, and I led. After which, somebody died. I said, Sheikh, you're going to lead the prayers. I led the prayer. The first time in my life to pray in somebody in a casket, in a box. So this is the new experiment. Explain to me. I led the prayer. What baffled me, the way the man was buried. With caterpillar, crane. Taking the box, throwing and running. I said, Muslim? I say, Ya Allah, don't allow me to die here. Astaghfirullah. But it's in the hand of Allah. I said, wonderful. But you can do something, make a change. America is a great nation, full of freedom. Why don't you apply? Hey government, we are Muslims. Give us the chance to bury our people in an Islamic way. It's going to be possible, in my belief.
Correct. Absolutely.
Please do something. Please, please, please. The nation is good. Lot of things. Respect for your rights. If we are quiet, we don't talk, we have ourselves to blame. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.